out. This gotta be a joke. So your broke ass can't afford to take care of your daughter, which your mom been doing her whole life. You make a GoFundMe. Oh, so this is what you really mad about? Let's talk about it.
Yeah, it's just one of those days. Enjoy your Sunday. We'll be back in a couple of hours with an update on the inmates, and then after that, we're done with this. Unless something crazy happens, we're gonna be done with this story, man, and wait for the arraignment, which I think is happening Tuesday. But come on, let's get on with it.
This gotta be a joke. So your broke ass can't afford to take care of your daughter, which your mom been doing her whole life. You make a GoFundMe. Oh, so this is what you really mad about? Let's talk about it. This ain't no MF joke. My friend lost her MF 5-year-old daughter. How the F money gonna pay for healing? Y'all steady coming for her. Well, take that money, or take the money, and trade your daughter. This ain't about the MF money. You MF jealous because everybody talking about Chink. You been jealous, B. I'm on all that about Armani. You wrong as F. This ain't about no MF Yanni. The F she need to go fund me for. She got a mama, stepdaddy, fat ass granny, auntie, and cousins. The F and whenever you on that, hit my line. Long live Chink, long live Chuck. This is insane.
Hey, yo, you. Can you subscribe and turn on that bell too? Because when you do, you're helping unbiased independent news.
Yeah, this gets crazier and crazier by the day. So the mother of the other child, Chucky or Ronnie, whichever, his family call him Chucky. On the internet, we call him Ronnie, right? The mother of the other child decided she wanted to create a GoFundMe too. Check it out. It says support a child's healing after tragic loss. But now it says they're no longer accepting donations. This is insane. So look, it says grief no child should ever have to bear. My daughter has lost not just one, but two pieces of her soul. Her father and her sister, taken by the cruel and senseless hands of gun violence in Forest Hill, Texas. In one moment, the world she knew was ripped away, leaving behind only echoes of laughter that will never be heard again, arms that will never hold her again, and love that will never be felt the same way again. Facing a future forever altered, the weight of their absence will follow into every birthday, every holiday, every ordinary day that should have been filled with love and guidance. She will ache for her father's protection and her sister's companionship in ways words cannot describe. As she walks this painful road, she will need more than just time to heal. She will need love, support, and a community that refuses to let her down in sorrow. She will need the world to acknowledge her pain and help her find strength when she feels she has none left. Gun violence has stolen from her, and while nothing can bring them back, I pray that their memory fuels a purpose greater than this tragedy. I can only pray that my daughter's story reminds us all of what's truly at stake. To anyone reading this, hold your loved ones close, speak out against the violence that robs children of their innocence, families of their wholesomeness, and communities of their peace. My daughter's suffering should not be in vain. Rest in love to those we have lost, and to my baby girl, your pain is seen, your grief is honored, and you will never have to carry this alone. It's by Mercedes Irvin. This is just one day ago. Mika Watson. Y'all keep my buns in y'all prayers as she's also hurt and broken from this terrible situation of losing her dad, Chucky Smith, and her baby sister all at once. As if losing her best friend, her grandmother, wasn't enough, my baby's so strong and has received a lot of hurt at such a young age. I love you, Buns, and TT gonna always have your back. Forever the best gambler, forever 5. Let's say this. We shouldn't even have to get on this blue clueless app to even make a post. I already said I was done going back and forth with people, but it's very distasteful of some of you people that have fixed your fingers to type and speak on a situation you don't have to live. Y'all stupid. When my mama died, I embraced the fact my people came together, pulled up with bottles with smoked food and all to try to uplift me at the darkest, toughest time of my life. That stuff meant the most to me because I knew that I would still have to fight through the battles, accepting what life would be like and losing the only genuine family I had left. Becoming the only one left to continue on daily without someone I was so used to have every damn day, any damn time. So understand when I say, baby, do it how the F you want to do it. Shaman Jones, because at the end of the day, she's going to live this every day, not y'all. The F, get up off my girl. They say, Pretty Monk, you are not alone. We're just going to go through this right here real quick. GoFundMe releases funds via bank transfer, which takes 2 to 5 business days after the transfer is initiated, and the funds are sent automatically once your bank information is verified. Here's a little more detailed breakdown. After you add your bank information and set your transfers, donations go through a verification process, which can take 1 to 10 business days. Automatic transfers, once verified, all donations held within your account will be sent automatically at your frequency. You choose daily, weekly, or monthly. I didn't know that. Transfer time takes 2 to 5 business days for the funds to be deposited into your bank account after the transfer is initiated. Processing time for donations. Individual donations take 1 to 14 business days to be processed before being included in a transfer. Check for processing donations. You can check under breakdown in the transfer section to see what funds are processing. No transfer amount choice. Each transfer includes all processed available donations, and you can't choose the transfer amount. So there y'all go right here, man. And then we'll just go on here right quick. We'll go to the actual GoFundMe website because I know y'all hate that AI stuff, right? So here we go right here. What's highlighted. Receive money to your bank account. Here are a few things to know about transfer timelines. Once your bank information is verified, funds are sent automatically. Individual donations process in 1 to 14 business days before being included in the transfer. Each transfer includes all processed available donations, and you can't choose your transfer amount. Transfers initiate daily unless you change to weekly or monthly. It takes 2 to 5 business days for transfer to reach the bank account after leaving GoFundMe.
Since this has all been on the internet, you gotta know, bro, like, when to cut it off. And the fact that the other mother went to GoFundMe, there's 2 ways to look at it, right? I can see one way or the other way. She lost her daddy too. She lost her father too. If everybody's giving this outpouring for the one who left, what about the one who still remains? So there's that. Now the question is if it's genuine or not, because she stopped it. So you live with that part about it. And then on top of that, if everybody decides to want to give, they're only giving from out of their heart. See, we're in this day and age where if you do something, you have to automatically know what the other person was on, what it was meant for, and all this crap. No, you give because it's in your heart. You don't give because of what they might do and everything like that. You live with the results. It just is what it is. It's not the place from where they're going, it's from the place in which they're giving. That's always been the thing that has mattered. Once people can understand that, then you'll be able to grow. But let's get more into it. If you from the hood, this ain't new. I ain't gonna hold you. All my cats that grew up in the suburbs and all that, and you sitting here and you like, bro, what the hell? I ain't never seen nothing like that. Yeah, get to one of them funerals, bro. When a cat got multiple baby mamas, it goes down. I ain't gonna hold you. It have been squabbles. Females have been spit on. You know what I'm saying? Multiple girlfriends popping up and everything like that ain't supposed to be there. You know, it's a real crap fest out there. But when it's baby mamas, it's even worse. I just seen some of the homies' baby mamas get down in the parking lot before they even hit the weight. But you're gonna deal with this, and she just is. It's gonna be, oh, he loved this woman that much, or he didn't F with this woman that much, and all the kids and all this and everything like that. And somebody, you know, in The Simpsons once said, think of the children. Nobody is. If she's been taking care of the little girl and everything like that, then I'm fairly certain she's going to continue to do that. So for the mom to do that, I don't understand. Are you looking for a quick buck? Who knows? But as far as any of us having judgment and all that stuff, which we will, judge from these rules right here. Why would she? Or why wouldn't she? If you just seen the other baby mama raise over $53,000, almost $54,000, and her kid gone, you know ain't no funeral about to cost that much. And this is going to sound horrible, but she ain't got a kid to worry about no more. That kid gone. That was her one and only child. So, go live your life. Go figure out your bag. The other child technically would need some of that money. If it's in honor of the father, as though she says. Now, if she decides to, it's 100% up to her. Because it's her money. If she decides to want to do that and help out, cool. If she want to help out down the line, cool. But going to the internet and doing that, bruh, that's messy and pathetic. It just is. And some people say, well, you just as messy for putting it up there. You're goddamn right. Just as messy. But I can clean it up. I got my mop out. You hear me? So I don't want to hear that. Plus, for the next tragedy, unfortunately, that's going to happen probably within a week, we got to be prepared to lead. It's places and spaces like this where the comments matter, right? Where the messenger matters, because this is technically a community. It's not just a video. I go through and I personally make sure that I let y'all say whatever. A lot of y'all, well, not a lot of y'all, a small vocal minority of y'all decide to take shots at me and disrespect me and all that crap and everything like that. And that's perfectly fine. I ain't really tripping on that. But what I will say to you people who decide to do that is, what are you trying to prove? But to the point, the community that we have here, we're holding people accountable. This was massively unnecessary, because now when the little girl is with her mom, what happens if somebody decides to spaz out? What happens if somebody decides to say, you know what? Nah, F all that. We finna put child support on this little girl mama. There has to be a point in time where we're looking, searching for the truth, but also being compassionate. So is the mom technically wrong in my eyes? No. No. We ain't heard nobody say from either mothers out there that Chucky was a deadbeat daddy. We ain't heard none of that. You ain't heard Lil Ronnie was none of that. So if we're not hearing that he was a deadbeat and he was taking care of that, and they have a mama who really ain't all the way there, ain't handling business like she got a suit and tie on, then let's be fair, square, obvious, and honest. She needs it. But the question then becomes, is that money that you got, that funeral probably going to run you about 30 bands. So the 20 bands you have, what is that going towards? Because no disrespect how I say it, it's not like you earned it. It's not like y'all was really together like that. He came to pick his daughter up. His daughter was dropped off, whichever story y'all want to run with. So it's not as though he got up out the bed and his daughter accompanied him. That's not the case that we were told. Y'all weren't together. So y'all not together, you don't really have a leg to stand on. They sent that money to pay for the funeral and expenses and all of that stuff so she can go cleaned up, unfortunately, however morbid that may sound. For whatever damage she may have from that bullet, because I'm fairly certain that bullet had to hit her in the head. Now, maybe it didn't. Maybe it pierced her heart or something like that. And, you know, and all that. I really, part of me wants to know, part of me doesn't want to know. The curious person in me wants to know. And then another side of me is like, nah, kind of not. So if the autopsy drop, we'll do a video on it. But I personally don't believe they should release it. If they do, then they do, and we'll react to it. But yeah, other than that, man, I'm not one of those ones who want to see a lot of chaos when stuff like this happens, because it's unnecessary. And I think everybody can agree. The money that she has right now is not her own. So hopefully she becomes an advocate. Hopefully she invests in some speaking classes and can articulate her pain to help things change around there. At least that. But y'all let me know your thoughts on this one. Maybe I got it wrong. Maybe I got it right. Let me know.